Hello, my name is Nawan Shankar.
I can do it, and I did it. I think.
Hey, hello everyone. I'm Nawan Shankar and second year student of NBC. Actually, I didn't have the experience about to being host, but today I'm very glad to stand here. No, to sit here. Yeah, I'm very glad to be here being a host, and I will try my best to do a good host. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy our topic today. Tonight is you never try, you never know. So let me try being a good host, and I will let you know that what I have known after being host. Yeah. So I think it is time for our speakers to introduce themselves and share a tip of our topics, connect with our topics. You never try, you never know.
Okay, my name is Nam Yuno Phong. I am fourth year student. My major is English for Communication program. My topic is you never try, you never know.
My name is Karina and I'm her junior. I'm in third year, same major, English for Communication, and I'm here to support her.
Yeah, so according to our topic today, like you never try, you never know. Like, do you think that like if when we don't try something, we have to take the opportunity, or we have to have one opportunity to try something? Yeah, but like so we cannot say that in our lives we can live for a long time, right? Nowadays we will just have short life. I can say that extremely 60 years is enough, so that you have to take the opportunity even though what it's gonna be. Yeah, I mean, like, is it a good opportunities or bad opportunity? Firstly, you have to take it first, and you will think once again that you should try that or not. So here I would like to ask my speaker that what should we try or what shouldn't we try in any opportunity? Yeah. So one of my speaker, Ping Phong, share your experience about that.
Okay, my experience. Sometimes our lives we can only choose what we want to do, but we must also understand that sometimes we don't want to do. We have to do, and we have to learn. Is if we don't try to learn something, we must never that it's hard or just easy going.
I think it depends on what our priorities are. So if your priority is education, if you get an opportunity to study somewhere, I think you should try to apply as much as you can, because you'll never know which of those schools will accept you. Like, for example, during the pandemic, I was already studying at home. I'm still studying. It's like online university. I already graduated, but here I was given the opportunity to try after the pandemic. When the lockdown was lifted, I applied to study in this school, and then I got accepted. And because I couldn't work here as a professional or whatever, because you know, I at the time I still haven't finished. I just decided to join this college, and I think it worked out for the best. I'm still here 3 years on, and yeah, that's one of the opportunities. Like, if your priorities are, for example, school, then you go for school, whatever happens. And if your opportunity is work, then you try to find a work that really makes you happy.
Yeah, so you mean like if the things that we already know, so don't waste time with them, just move on to the next, to the news, right?
Yeah.
I also have the story like that, but you know, I cannot get rid of my old story. I mean, like, actually I know how to use it. Actually I know that's how to get it, but I'm very enjoying with that all the time. I'm not getting boring with the thing that I used to do. Yeah, I'm not getting boring, so that I don't allow a new thing come to my life and try. So in this problem, so you think that's idea to make me get out of that old things? I mean, let's the old thing go and welcome the new things.
Well, there are always going to be uncertainties when it comes to new things, so it's up to you. for me, for example, I don't usually break out of my comfort zone. I try to assess the situation, mitigate my risks, and if it's too risky for me, I'm not gonna go for it. If I end up spending too much money on something, I'm not gonna go for it. But if it's balanced, I would go for it. I'd go out of my comfort zone and try something new. But usually I don't. But it's just up to your objectives. Like, if you want something, if you feel like it would increase your knowledge, it would increase your salary, or whatever it is that would enrich your life, then go for that something new. But otherwise, why fix something that isn't broken?
Oh yeah. So boyfriends, great. Like if you have boyfriends, is that boyfriends is good enough for you? But unfortunately, this boyfriend was an accident, and he passed away, and you were sad, right? You were sad. So during that time, you will not welcome anyone to your life, right? So that's at the time, how can you move on? How can you overcome to welcome a new boyfriend to your life?
Yes, we want to understand that's your problem. Yeah.
So how can we welcome a new boyfriend? You can say that. So just letting go. We also have a topic letting go. So you will just let the ex go and welcome a new friends, right? Welcome a new boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I got your point. So that's like, okay, we have talked about the what should we try and what shouldn't we try. So here we can get the main point that we cannot try everything, but we should try something that's new, right? For the next, that here we also get the tip that we try something, not we try everything, because our life is too short. As we have known that our life is too short in nowadays. Yeah, that's why. So just take the opportunities and think what should we try and what shouldn't we try. So and have you tried something new before? Have you tried that you have never do that, you have never done it before, but you did it and then you try it. So here, have you ever did something?
It's hard to say. Like, can you elaborate a bit more on what that something is?
No, because I don't know what situation you have passed. That's why.
Like,
so
maybe
just
imagine something normal.
No, like unforgettable things. Yeah, that you cannot forget in your life forever. You try this and you proud of yourself. Wow, I can do like that.
Yeah, I get it, but like, I don't think it's appropriate to say like now, because for example, like a few years ago, before the pandemic, I was traveling. I was in Europe. I went to Belgium for a conference. No, not in Belgium, but it was one of the places I went to after the conference. And I was asking my friends for recommendations what to do in Belgium, and they recommended something called Delirium Village. I'm not advertising them. They recommended it. Actually, Delirium Village is a place where you can drink. It's like a village full of pubs that are connected. It's the same brand. And I stayed there I was about to go home because I got lost trying to find it for 3 hours. It's a 2-minute walk. I was lost because I followed Google Maps. And I didn't actually have data. I didn't know it actually saves in the cloud. Like, you can use it offline, but I was kind of stupid, so I didn't know that. But yeah, I tried to follow it. I didn't get to follow it, and then I went there around 11 o'clock. I finally found it when I decided to listen to the offline mode of the Google Maps. And then when I got there, it was like I was super disappointed because it was just a 2-minute walk, and I went for 3 hours trying to find it. But there's like a small alley trying to get there. And when I found it, I met this awesome people that were there. They became my friends. I was about to go home or go back to my hostel because like I couldn't buy anything worthwhile. And then I met this awesome group of people, and they toured me around. But if I did that, I told them, if I did that in my country, I would probably end up dead, because you don't go with strangers drinking until 5 a.m. So I would recommend you have to be cautious if you're going out. Especially us as women, we are targets of violence from not all men, but somehow always a man. So yeah, like you have to be cautious. I was just lucky that I met with really wonderful people at the time, so I didn't end up dead in a ditch somewhere. But if I did that in Manila, I probably would have died. So I never did that in Manila, but or in my country, because Manila is the capital. But I never did that. So I would recommend, if you're gonna try something that's like partying, for example, try to be safe, because as much as we want to be, you know, outgoing and fun and try to throw caution out of the window, the world is not a perfect place. There are evil people out there, and we have to do anything to protect ourselves. So yeah, that's my recommendation. Like, have fun, but be safe about it.
Yeah. So when you want to party, that you didn't know anyone there, right? You didn't know. So
Yeah, because
you're
it was
like
a pub.
you're like a stranger, right?
Yeah,
So-
everyone was strangers, to be fair.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, everyone was strangers, and you just met there, and you just befriend there.
Yeah.
So that's when you get the what lesson you got from that party?
The lesson I got is that you can be fun, you can have fun, you can throw caution out the window.
What's in a limitation?
Yeah, you have to know your limits. It just so happened that she was pretty cool. The person I met there, she was pretty cool, and her friends are also cool. So I was there from 11 until the bar closed at 5 a.m. I don't recommend that to anyone. But it's just your question. I feel like it's a bit inappropriate, but yeah, it's something that we have to talk about, especially if like we're not in school or we're not at work. Some people do party and some people go to parties. So and in Europe it's legal to drink at age 16. So I was 20 at that time, and yeah, it was fine. But I would never recommend doing that if you feel unsafe. At one point, if you ever feel unsafe, you should say no, you should go home. And if you feel like you're super unsafe, like find someone that can help you get out of that situation. Usually the authorities or someone higher up in the chain, wherever you are. For example, I was at a pub. I should go to a bartender if I feel unsafe. They can help me get out of there.
But here I can say, I would like to tell you this, like, you know that boys and girls, we have the different independence. We have different, so that's when we went out the party, even our parents or our parents, our relatives, they were told us, you our girl, be careful. Something they were actually they were say this word, but for a boy, they just be free. So what was that? Like when they went to a party, so they drunk or something else, like no one cared. But for girls, why we should care about that?
Yeah, because like I said, it's like not all men, but somehow always a man. I mean, if anyone has seen Barbie, like they really addressed that in a fun way. But yeah, it's because we are treated as commodities in a society that's inherently patriarchal. Well, it's not inherently patriarchal. I feel like there were a lot of societies that really favors the mother, or like a very matriarchal society. Maybe there was in the past, but somehow we got ourselves into this mess where women have less power in society. We shouldn't have less power, but it's the system that keeps us that way. And to be honest, it sucks. Like, why do we have to protect ourselves? Why can't people tell their sons to be decent?
Yeah.
But
So, yeah. Okay. Keep going.
yeah, that's
So
that's
that's
what happens.
here we move far from our topic, like about boys and men. Yeah, I would like to say that like once we went out for a girls, we should taste a boy sweet. Yeah, because to protest art or something like when we drunk or when something happens to a girls, like so in our family as well. In my family, those when I go out, so my mom's always tell me that be careful or something. But when my brothers went out, she just said be free and be friends and come back like that. So in here, this is one of the reasons that make nowadays of girls they change to be the LGBT. Yeah, it can be one of the reason or not.
No.
Yeah, you see, like most of the girls nowadays, I can see that they pretend or not pretend something. They be strong. Yeah, maybe sometimes they pretend, but sometimes they are not.
Pretend to be LGBT.
Yeah, I mean pretend to be strong as a boy. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because like if we have this different independence, like so when my mom told my brother that like just go and be friends with your friends and come back like that, so I also thought that's why I wasn't born to be a boy. Why not? Yeah, and I would like to show my mom that not only my brothers, me as well can also take care of myself. Why not? Why I shouldn't can be like be free to go out with my friends and then come back at night, something else. Yeah. So sometimes also makes me feel like, you know, in my families, I can say that in our family it was a competitions family. Yeah. When my mom take care of my brother or something, like my brother just like win everything every time. Yeah, he wins in every time. But sometimes so my mom just look at me and I know that she didn't say anything, but I can see in her eye that why you shouldn't do that, why you cannot do that. So it's make me feel like why I cannot do that. So yeah, that is one of the reasons that sometimes make me like pretend to be strong. Yeah. So here I just would like to add that in every different in men's and girls we have a different independence. So it can be one of the reasons make girls to pretend strong or LGBT.
I don't get why you have to put the LGBT in there.
Because nowadays girls they change to be like
Oh, maybe they're just exploring. I feel
just
like
trying to be.
It's different when you have to like when you have the freedom now, when you don't get imprisoned for being who you are, like for loving other women, for example. Like if you're a woman and you like another woman, most countries don't criminalize that anymore. So I feel like more people are open to exploring that sides of themselves that are not constrained to a binary, because people can be different and it's not something wrong. And when it comes to men pretending to be strong when they actually want to be more feminine, I think it's a symptom of patriarchy, where if you're a guy and you cry and you like pink or you like something that is feminine, other men will say, oh, he's emasculated. Other men will say, oh, he's gay. Like like those things. It's ridiculous. But as for me and my family, we've never had that kind of limitations though.
For me, have to try something new, not everything, right? Yes, for me, I think people have to try new thing, but we also have to think about whether it's good or bad. We also have to think about whether that make you a better person or a one person. Yeah.
We move for the next one. Like, you know, this is the story that you went to parties and you get fun, right? Actually, you didn't hope that when you went there, you would get fun and you would get happy like that, right? This is one of the story in the positive. So that's, you know, in our stories, we can say that something we tried and we get what we want, but some things we tried and we didn't get what we want. So here, could you share that something you tried and you didn't get what you want?
Yes, I'm the first year. When I'm the first year student, I have to study Japan language. Yeah, but it is hard for. It is very difficult for me.
Sure.
Yes, so I didn't study after lots of clear goals and during My friend study. Yes, I follow. I follow my friend. So they study accordingly, even though they don't we don't like it is because I'm my follow friend. After that I thought about what to do, so I think
So isn't it hard to learn one language?
yes, Japan language. I'm first year student.
Oh.
I study Japan language about 2 months or 3 months. Yes,
Ah.
it's very
So
difficult.
now can you speak Japan?
No,
Not really.
Yeah.
Just a basic you have learned, right?
yeah,
So here, before you try, you didn't know that Japan is hard, but you try it and you get at least you know that Japan language is hard. So here, like actually you don't want to learn, but your friends learn and you follow your friends and you
Yes.
learn. Yeah. So here we can see that some things like we don't want to do, but our surroundings is doing that, and then we just try. And finally, in the when we was in the middle way, so we trying to love that. Yeah, here we can say like that. So when you learn Japanese language,
yes. But I don't like.
Oh, you
I
don't
follow my
yeah,
friend. Yeah,
and you like later, right? Now
No.
you still don't like
Don't
Japanese. So you stop learning Japanese.
yeah,
Now you stop learning Japanese.
yes.
So
Learning.
so it means that you waste your time. Can you think that you waste your time? Do you think that you waste your time when you learn Japanese? You think that you waste your time because you don't like Japanese, but you
Yes,
learn it, and after that
yeah.
you also don't like.
Yeah.
So you think that you waste your time during learning Japanese?
I think no, I don't think she wasted her time.
Is my point. Yeah. So
yeah,
what?
'cause-
Why?
But she followed her friends, right? You followed your friends
Yeah.
to learn,
I
and
follow your friend.
and did you like?
Your friends told me is Japanese language is very easy.
Ah.
Yes, but for me it's very difficult.
Do you think you wasted your time learning Japanese? Like, do you think like it's useless to learn it for you? Yes or no?
No.
Oh, see, she said no.
So it means that she gets at least lesson from that, right? At least one lesson of basics of Japanese.
Yeah.
So here that's you see like it is a negative story. Yeah, like it's not mean that totally is negative, but she didn't hope that she didn't go at the end of the road. So here I can mention like two ways. Like she mentioned, I remember that she said like actually she didn't like Japanese, but she learned it, and then because of your friends tell her that Japanese is easy, right? So here I can tell a story like once we have a two-way, right, and we just have to choose one way to go. And there are many people come to you and then tell you that this way have a dangerous, don't go there. Yeah, have a dangerous, don't go there. So that you will be curious just trying to go there, even though you know that is it dangerous. But so it means like those people they go there just not at the end of the road. They just go there in the middle way and they face many dangers and they cannot struggle or they cannot handle that's dangerous. So they went back. Yeah, they went back to their situation. But for you, even though there are many people told you that this way is dangerous, but you're curious and you're trying to go. So here, after you can move that's dangerous, maybe there are many happiness or many things that you would like to have, so you will get later. Here we can say that even though we don't like, but trying to enjoy that makes it to be a positive. Yeah, even though actually firstly it is in a negative side, right? In the negative side, so if you're still thinking that this side is still be negative, it just depends on you that you can change anything in the world. Yeah, So you just move it to change it to be a positive side, and still go in this way, even though what will happen in the future or in this way. So just go there, and after you pass that, maybe happiness or something's waiting you there. Yeah. So here, just try. After that, you will know that you get or not. What would you like to try in your future? Yeah, because now we are moving in the future. Like I said, that even though in our future what will happen, we don't care about that. Just we will face it, even though in any problems. So
It's hard to answer.
no, it's not hard to answer. You just share. The audience also would like to know that, right? What she would like to try in your future, right? How about audience? What would you like to try in your future? You can write in these comments. Yeah, let us know that's what you like to try in your future.
Let us know what you'd like to try in the future, and I'm gonna steal.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna steal your ideas.
Okay, before we looked at our audience trying to give the answer in comment, so let's you try.
Oh, I thought we were gonna wait for their comments. No, why?
Like you say, that's why. Because so
Like we don't look back in the past like for our lives, right? But it's important to like acknowledge our history and whatever. But like personally, we don't go to the past and we don't think about the future. Because we have to think about today because it's the present.
but you can say like that's why I don't totally agree with your point here.
No, I was just kidding.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me share a bit that if you think that's like we don't care about the past and we don't care in the future, so how can you born? You was born, so it's your past, right? You still have the memory when you was born. So
I don't.
No, you cry. At least you cry. At least you cry. Yeah, it is also the past. But now, we are trying to speaking. Yeah, and in our future, you should think that maybe in your future you will get married and you will get children or something. So
That's
yeah,
like
at
too
least.
far off in the future.
At least.
Maybe something like
Maybe you
start
graduate.
a business. Yeah, graduate first,
Yeah.
because like that's in the near future.
Yeah, that's just.
And then maybe start a business or something like something that's fun, that's sustainable, energy efficient, something that's about fashion, because I love fashion, but I like it sustainable. We don't life in plastic is not fantastic, even if Barbie tells you otherwise.
So just give you minutes to think. That's what you like to try. We asked for one of the speaker. It is so like serious to know. I also serious to know that what you like to try in your future.
If I graduate this, I'm plans I will open Thai and Myanmar online. Thai and Myanmar school. I went to open Thai and Myanmar school in Bangkok.
Would like to open the school.
Yeah.
Is it
As
your
Thai
plan?
language and Myanmar language.
You just trying to go there, trying to open the school, right? So
Yes.
so this before you trying that, so you should know that like how you gonna try. I mean, like you should have at least plans to try that, because like experience or like during now you still be a teacher. I saw that. Yeah, you still be a teacher, so you can take the experience being a teacher and trying to open the school by your own. So that what experience you have and you would like to try being open the school, and then you still have, you still have the experiences to try that during being a teacher. What experience you have? You're proud of yourself that I'm good enough to open the school. Yeah.
Yes, now I'm practice every day Myanmar language and Thai language, and I translate online.
Wow.
Yeah, Thai and Myanmar language. I'm every day practice, and I open TikTok and I Thai class and Myanmar class. Yeah.
Here I can mention this before you try, before you know that, before you try that you can open the small like class like like you're doing now. So before you try that, how you get motivated that you would like to try this thing before you try, like before you being a teacher. So what's make you feel like I would like to be a teacher, I would like to try this thing? Yeah. Just like your friends doing and you follow. I don't see that your friends is being a teacher, just one of you being a teacher. So behind us there also have one of the story like make you would like to be a teacher. Like okay, for me, I'll share first. Like now I'm also English teachers online. Yeah, like I never thought that I would be like that. I never thought when I was a student at Namkhang Academy. I was a student at Namkhang Academy since 2019. When I was a student, actually I don't like being a teacher. I'm very lazy and I'm very stupid to be being a teacher. I don't know how hard it is because we have to take as many students. We have to be in a balance. In any students, we have to balance. Not he or she good at like that. So just follow the money, and we cannot do like that. So when I watch my teachers, he is hard work and doing something until he got sick or something. So I'm like one day I will not be a teacher. I don't like it. I will never like it. Yeah, I think like that. But finally, after I be in the pre-intermediate level, so she thought that a lot, and she also thought that being a teacher is very hard. But being a good teacher is very hard. Being teacher is easy. Being a normal teacher is easy. Just follow the money. You will get money. You don't care what your student got. So just being a good teacher is very hard. She thought us like that, and so I'm serious this point. So why can't I be a good teacher? So let me try. So first they give me a chance to be a student, to be a teacher, normal teacher, to teach the monk at the monastery. Yeah. So I discussed my mom that should I try? My mom just said that life is very short. My mom also told me like that. Life is very short, just try it. Even though you get a problem or you get something that you cannot handle, just get back, mommy here. Yeah, so I said, I'm very happy to hear that when she said like that, because we can say that even though no one's in the life, at least we still have our mom. Yeah, just went back and look at her face, so she still smile. Even though we are in the weakness of everybody's eyes, but in her eyes, she still think that, yeah, you're my children. You are the greatest children in this world, like that. So I just look at her eyes, and like he didn't tell me anything, but I can get her point that just try it, baby, just try it. You can do like that. So I decided to try. So I tried to be a teacher since 2019 at the monastery teaching the monk. It is very hard because we are lay person and they are monks, so it's very hard to connect with them. So like if we did something wrong, so that we have to be serious because we are lay people. So I just tried that. I tried that, and I get the lesson that it is very easy to live with lay people and a monk. Yeah, even though I'm a teacher, but I'm girls, and yeah, they are monk and they wear the robe, so we have to respect them as well. Even though they don't get they didn't follow my teaching, so I cannot go and beat them. Yeah, sure, why not? I cannot go and beat them because they are monk. So I sometimes I'm so angry that I would like to beat them like this, but I have to calm down. It's because I have to think that they are monk. You shouldn't do like that. So yeah, that's why I think it is very hard, but I did this and I tried this, and I know that I got that, and I know that's how hard it is being a teacher. And after I being a teacher, I passed, like I mentioned before, 2 ways they have a dangerous. After I passed that level, so I being a teacher in online, so just a piece of cake for me. Yeah, a little piece of cake because I can handle every situation. Even though one student they hate me, so just let it be. Yeah, there are many students be here, so just let it be. Yeah, in this level, I can stand in this level right now. So it means that even though dangerous and I pass it, so I got the happiness here. So that so this is the story that I have tried. I never tried, and I have a motivate from my moms, and I tried this and I pass it.
Something business, something that's connected to fashion or
That's it. That's the
Yeah.
thing that you would like to try.
yeah, you can review the clips after it ends. I told you already. I told
Okay.
the audience already.
Okay, so that's before you try that, what is your plans to be? Yeah, hope or what is your plans to try that to become to become like you would like to do? You would like to try. I mean, you should have plan like before you try something, right? So you should have a plan that.
Oh yeah, like a business plan, a
Yeah,
strategy. Yeah, I do, but I'm not going to reveal it. What? No, you don't reveal your business plans unless you're talking to investors or something like that. Yeah, so
It's a secret.
yeah.
So that's okay, and then so here I would like also mention that when what you have known from your negative sides, and here is the main, that's what you have known from your negative sides and plans for the future. Here I can share with you that when I'm being a teacher, so I've known that how hard it is, and then when I did something wrong, like for example, I being a teacher during a month, right? So if I beat someone there, if I cannot control my mind and I beat someone there, so that I would think that I did wrong. Yeah, I did wrong.
You would do something wrong if you did that.
You think that I'm not gonna wrong?
No, I mean, if you actually beat them up, then you would have done something wrong.
So here, how can you mention me that like I can stand in the being a teacher, or I can stand in the like lay people when I teaching them?
I mean, some people say we think, when we think about something, we become that something.
Oh,
but that's
magic.
no, like, we eventually become that. So but I think it's not necessarily true. There are intrusive thoughts. Sometimes we give in to that. Like, if we feel angered by someone, we give in to the intrusive thought to maybe slap them or pull their hair or whatever. But if you didn't give in to that, then that's not necessarily negative. You're just thinking it, but you can replace that thought. So in your case, I think you replaced that thought because you never actually beat up someone when you were teaching, right? So yeah, that's how you turn a negative into a positive, I guess.
Yes. So here, yeah, would you like to say something? Give idea what?
Yes, negative work, right? If we focus on our works, will not concentrate on our works, but if we use negative work as our emotion, we will success.
I think what
Emotion.
she's trying to say is that if you use your emotion, right?
Yes.
If you can work through the negative emotions.
Yeah.
When we work in the emotions, what's
Like, if you're feeling something negative, and then instead of trying to hide it or like trying to bring it down, you instead just feel it, work through it, then you will be successful, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. It means like we overcome the negative emotions and you will success. So here I remember this, as I told you this, I have told yesterday I have told with some guys here from Bangladesh, and we have the debate about these topics as well. You never try, you never know. Yeah. Here he asked me that, like, no, firstly I asked him that, like, have you ever tried to drink alcohol? Actually he already 23, but he said no, I never tried. And I asked him that, like, how can you say that you never try? Because how can you say that you don't like it? I asked him that do you like alcohol? And he replied me that I don't like alcohol because I never try. Yeah. So I asked him again that how can you answer me that you don't like it because you never try, right? Like if some people say you that chili is spicy, Actually, we know chili is spicy, but if you don't taste it, how can you know that it is spicy, right? So, okay, here, and I asked him like this, if you never try, how can you answer that it is, how is it? Yeah, is it good or is it not good? But, you know, like, he debated me again that, like, about the suicide. He asked me that, so, do you think that suicide is good or bad? Do you think that suicide is good or bad?
Me?
Yeah.
I think there are goods in society, but no, I don't think this is a question that we should ask, because like it's subjective. If you're privileged, you would think that society is good, but if you're poor, if you're unfortunate, if you're underserved, then you would think that society is bad. And there are positive and negative aspects to it, because some societies are good and some societies are bad. So if we're going to evaluate it as a whole, personally I think it's bad. But if we're going to evaluate it on a personal level, that's very subjective. I think I'm surrounded by good people. I'm surrounded by all of you and you're good people. So for me it's good. But if you ask someone in the street, someone homeless, they probably would say something different.
Yeah. So here I answer him that it is bad and society is bad. So he asked me again, why can you say that society is bad because you never try, right? So I shocked me that what? Yeah. Firstly, I told him that he don't like alcohol. How can you say this because you never try? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, nobody has to try alcohol to
Yes,
know,
that's
right?
it. That's it.
In the same way, nobody should try to jump off a building to know whether you're gonna die or you're gonna live.
Yeah, that's it. That's the point he told me that. Actually, I never trying to think about that. I never trying to think, but he told me that. So if you said society is bad, so you never try. How can you know that? So
Is he a participant of society?
no, he just want like to debate me.
Wait, he doesn't participate in society. What is he? Is he a prince or something?
No, he is working as a English communications or something. Yeah. So that he it showed me that you didn't trying being doing suicide. So how could you say that suicide is good? It's not good. So here they mentioned me that like in everything we know that everything we don't know. Everything we still don't know. We have to try, but not everything's just something. Yeah, like the science, they already accept that chili is spicy and society is not good, alcohol is not good, something else. So we don't need to make ourselves to try that thing.
The bottom line is if something's bad, you don't have to try it to see if it's actually bad, right? Like you don't have to try and jump off a building to test whether you're gonna live or you're gonna die.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, okay.
That's it the way he would like to tell me that we don't have much time to get many experience like that. So if the science, because they already passed and they already done it, so you just accept that. Accept like they said, just accept did that. So it showed me that because I never have that thoughts
So
before.
your perspective has changed.
Yeah, and like we are just in a debate, and I still cannot accept that he win me. I cannot accept that he win me. So I try to.
Well, accepting defeat is a sign of maturity, so maybe we should move on to questions.
Yeah, I cannot accept that. So that's it. I wait a minute and I find the words to debate him again. So I cannot find this, and I just told her this year I give up or something. Yeah. Okay, so I think it is time for being the question. Do we have any questions?
It's a question from Sanman Ning. Karina, I know you love the recently released movie It's Barber here, but yeah, Barbie, okay.
Yeah, it's
What
Barbie.
do you think Barbie should be lived in her Barbie land better than try to go to the real world to explore? Must try when you are ready, not to try to get risk. I think minor spoiler for the movie, because I think she already saw Barbie. I think Barbie did the right decision in the end. So like spoilers, probably if you haven't seen Barbie, go check it out. I'm like the biggest advertiser for Barbie here, but yeah, I think she did the right decision. She didn't feel comfortable living in Barbie land anymore. She was fundamentally changed by her experience in the real world. And I know, like, we know that the real world is not perfect, but we can't change it in a day. And in the same way, Barbie land, you can technically change a lot of things in a day. The Kens have done that, those Kens, but with those changes, they also realized that even in their perfect world, it was flawed. Like, they realized that they were treating the Kens badly in the same way that in the real world, women, minorities, we are treated badly by those in power, like men, for example. Like, men in society, you don't know who to trust, because even just going out, you get catcalled, you get a lot of nasty things. You'd get that if you watch Barbie. I can't really explain it so much so, because I'm the type of person who would to anyone who would try. So yeah, like, I got trouble with that when I was in high school. Like, they would say, "Oh, we're just complimenting you. I don't like your compliments." And yeah, that's because the compliments, they don't sound compliments. They don't sound like compliments. They sound like they have malicious undertones in them. So I go on the defensive, and fortunately I've never experienced anything that escalated. But yeah, I think, to answer your question, basically, I think it was right of her to move on to a place where she felt more herself. I think Barbie moved on to a place where she felt more herself, so that was good for her. And yeah, I think us as people, we should choose whatever is right for us. We will know when that happens. We will have the support of the people that love us. We will have the support of our friends, our family, and our chosen family. So if you feel like you're not in a situation where you feel comfortable, where you feel like yourself, then maybe it's time to get out of your comfort zone, basically go to the real world. Your real world. You define it, and you are the one who's going to choose it.
Yeah, there is another questions for the speaker is, with the topic. You never try, you never know. Yeah, you see here, you can check.
Oh, YOLO.
Yeah,
I don't like YOLO. You can answer that.
YOLO. You only live once.
Oh, the question.
YOLO. Yeah.
YOLO.
Yeah.
It is like you only live once, so you have to try.
Because you just have one life to live.
Like, if you die now, that's it.
Like
Gone.
tomorrow, if you die, so today, what would you like to do, or what would you like to say? What would you like to say the one you love?
I want to say, if you don't try, you don't know if you can do it.
Yes. Yeah, you can do it. I believe you.
If you don't try it, you will never know what you like.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with her. If you don't try something, you'll never know what you actually like. So as long as it's within reason, right? Like, you don't do hard drugs or whatever, something illegal. You don't do anything illegal, but you try a lot of the fun things. Then at least once, if you try that, then you know whether you like it or you want to do it again or not. Yeah, I agree with her completely.
Actually, this year I would like to mention that, like, if tomorrow I will die, as I mentioned, that I'm the one who likes trying everything. So let's
don't have regrets if you die tomorrow.
I hope that if the gods already plan me that tomorrow I will die. I hope that God's word gives me. I hope he to give me
He or
many.
she.
Yeah, he or she. Okay, just asking that.
the gender. Oh my God.
Okay, so that just give me many opportunities. Let me try everything.
Yeah.
I hope just that's one.
I don't want to die tomorrow. Don't ask me that.
No, I just said that's for example. Example,
yeah.
just
But I
take
don't want to.
example.
I don't want to speak it in the universal. You shouldn't die tomorrow. I don't want to die.
Why not?
Tomorrow.
Why not?
What do you mean? Why not? You want to die
Why
tomorrow?
not? I mean, why not? I start with you. Yeah. Because I think that tomorrow I won't die.
Yeah.
I can dare to say that.
Yeah.
I hope that's our answer. Yeah, will be satisfying with the audience question. Like, so we conclude about our answer that in yellow. You never try, you never know. So it means that in our lives we don't have many chances, but the chance if come to you, even though that chance is good or bad, just take it for a while. And after that, you think that
No, I don't necessarily believe that you have to take a chance if it's bad for you.
No, just take it first because we cannot believe that in our future what will happen. So if you take this and you try it, you think that it's bad. It's bad. Like I said, change the negatives to be a positive.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean here. So that's we should take this and take the opportunities, even though it is a big or small things. Just take it, and after that, you if you go in there and you think that it is not my way, it is a negative. So trying to change to be a positive way. So it can be
try another way.
Yeah, it can be on your way in the positive side, and you will know what you want. Yeah, you will know what you want in the case of you didn't know before and you tried it and you know it. It is already 8 p.m. but we didn't know what we are talking about. But I hope the audience gets many lessons from us. Yeah, and we also get a lesson. And as I said before I start, I try to be a good host. And now I can share with you that's what I know. Here it is very happy and very confident or comfortable to speak everything's in my mind. Actually, I didn't serious about being a host. Yeah, I didn't serious, but after I be here and I sit here, I see your two of the speaker face and I be like, oh, just a piece of cake for me.
Listen to yourself. Listen to your body. Listen to it's like intuition. If you feel butterflies, that's usually a warning sign. Some people have, they save themselves from potentially being murdered by a serial killer. I've read that somewhere. Because they listened, because they felt like there were butterflies. So there's this romanticization of butterflies is a good thing. They're not usually a good thing. It's your body, it's your brain, like your subconscious telling you this is bad news, red flag, go away, something like that. So yeah, that's, if you never try, you never know. You don't always have to try something, especially if you feel uncomfortable with it. Okay, sometimes you can feel uncomfortable and it turns out to be good. But if it's like super uncomfortable, it's true. It's like our evolutionary trait that if we feel something really off with ourselves, that usually means you shouldn't try something.
Never try, you never know. If you don't try, you don't know if you can do it. If you have never tasted, example, if you have never tasted food, would you know which menu is your favorite? And if you don't try it, you will never know what you like. Yeah.
So it is really the time, and to say goodbye for the audience, right? If you would like our talk tonight, so just share and don't forget to enjoy our next talk with the new topic again and with the new speaker and the host. Okay, bye bye. Have a nice day. Bye bye.